This is one of the most groundbreaking cases in Ghana's legal history, involving a lawyer who has become a household name in the profession, lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata. Mr. Tsikata was the former CEO of GMPC, a statutory body established to promote the exploration and development of Ghana's petroleum resources. But the prosecution alleged that he had strayed far from this mandate, steering the agency rather into unrelated areas like banking, telecommunications, financial hedging, and cocoa marketing. The specific charges were very serious. The prosecution accused him of misapplying 20 million Ghana cedis to purchase shares in a private company called Valley Farms, and then paying several millions more from GMPC's accounts to bail out Valley Farms when they defaulted on the loan. On June 18, 2008, Mr. Tsikata was found guilty on all 4 counts and sentenced to 5 years in prison. But this was just the beginning of a legal drama that would expose serious flaws in Ghana's legal system. That very day, he filed a notice of appeal and added 25 grounds challenging the judgment. The most significant ground of appeal centered on a procedural controversy that will ultimately overturn the entire case. Mr. Tsikata had sought to call representatives from the IFC, the International Finance Corporation, as witnesses, but the trial court ruled that they were non-compellable due to their diplomatic immunity. Now here is where it gets interesting. The trial judge initially recognized that the Supreme Court's decision on whether these witnesses could be compelled would directly impact the outcome of the case, and so she on her own decided to wait for that ruling before proceeding. But then came the shocking twist. The court had adjourned to June 18, 2008 to hear a motion from Tsikata's lawyers. Instead, without warning, the judge completely reversed her earlier decision to wait for the Supreme Court's guidance and read out the guilty verdict. Everyone in the courtroom was stunned. This unexpected move would prove to be the case's fatal flaw. President Kufuor at the time pardoned Mr. Tsikata, but he aggressively pursued his appeal anyway and rejected the pardon. Why? Because there's a crucial legal difference between a pardon and having a conviction quashed. A pardon assumes you've accepted wrongdoing, but you are only spared punishment. A successful appeal, however, nullifies the offense entirely. Legally, it is as if you never committed the crime at all. The Court of Appeal, led by Justice Dennis J, as he was then, unanimously quashed the conviction of Mr. Tsikata on 2 grounds. The court ruled that Mr. Tsikata's constitutional right to a fair trial had been violated. The law requires that an accused person have the same opportunity as the prosecution to present witnesses under equal conditions. By refusing to wait for clarity on the IFC witnesses' status, the High Court denied him this fundamental right. While it's uncertain whether these witnesses would have changed the outcome, denying the opportunity itself constituted a miscarriage of justice. The High Court acted unreasonably by reading a judgment on a day specifically set aside for hearing a motion. The surprise element of this decision was deemed so unreasonable that it amounted to another miscarriage of justice. Mr. Tsikata was acquitted and discharged on all 4 counts. The case stands as a powerful reminder that procedural fairness isn't just a legal technicality, it is the foundation of justice itself. This landmark case demonstrates how even the most serious criminal charges can be overturned when courts fail to follow proper procedures and respect defendants' fundamental rights to a fair trial. See the description below for the full case. Follow Super Law GH Studios for more.